Welcome to this week's journal reflection. As we journey through the season of renewal, I invite you to pause and breathe and create a sacred space for yourself. Whether you're listening while taking a walk, sitting in your favorite corner at home, or finding a moment between the busyness of your day, know that this time is yours to reconnect with your deepest self and with your Creator. This week, we'll be exploring welcoming the season of spring and allowing this focus to gently guide our thoughts and our prayers and intentions. And as you listen and later reflect in your journal, remember that this practice isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about honoring the unique path God has designed specifically for you. So settle in, open your heart, and let's begin this week's journey together. Your authentic voice and honest reflections matter deeply, not just to your own growth, but to the beautiful tapestry of purpose you're co-creating with your Creator to bring to the world. Week 2. Welcome spring. In the tapestry of life, the season of spring unveils enchanting imagery, a canvas of flourishing gardens and a symphony of pleasant weather. It invites us to embrace the pulsating energy of new life and boundless growth that is bursting up all around us. A mystical whisper sweeps through the air, guiding us to embark on a profound journey within. To fully embrace the forthcoming blossoms, we must first engage in the sacred act of cleansing. It's a call to sift through and clear away the dusty remnants and echoes of the past. In this dance of renewal, old ways of being and weeds that have grown up around us must be tenderly removed, creating space for the impending flourishing of transformation. As we navigate this sacred choreography, let us approach it not as a mere physical endeavor, but as a spiritual journey. In the stillness of contemplation, let us release the burdens of yesterday, allowing the gentle breeze of spring to carry them away. Only then can we stand in alignment with the vitality that spring offers us, a radiant tapestry of growth, hope, and the eternal promise of a new beginning. Observations of sacred clearing. Decluttering creates space for possibility. Clearing requires attention. Old patterns often mask as protection. Making space is an act of faith. Sensory notes. Texture. Fresh soil beneath debris. Sound. Gentle rustling of clearing. Scent. Earth awakening feeling. Sacred anticipation. I have a tendency to hold on to things. So many things. Probably way more than I really need to. I've always heard that our physical spaces reflect what's going on inside of us, and honestly, I have found that to be true. The more intentional I become about living the life I feel I was meant to, the less I seem to need from the outside. I remember a few years back, I was going through my clothes, stuff that wasn't being used or just didn't fit anymore, and I started making piles. One for things I wanted to keep and another for what needed to go. But no matter how many times I sorted through them, everything kept finding its way back into the keep pile. Then there was this one spring day in my bedroom. I just stood there staring at the pile of stuff that I couldn't seem to let go of, and I finally asked myself, why is it so scary to let go of something I no longer need? It was one of those honest, soul-searching moments as I questioned why I was hanging on to those jeans that no longer fit. I began to see echoes of that same hesitation in other parts of my life, holding on to habits or even feelings that just didn't match who I was anymore. I tried to convince myself that maybe I could make them work, but deep down, I knew they were just no longer right for me. I've come to see that spring cleaning isn't just about clearing out the closets or tidying up the drawers. It's about gently sweeping the clutter from our hearts and minds. Just as dust quietly gathers in the forgotten corners of our homes, Old thoughts and worn out ways of being can settle in us too. When we take a moment to breathe, to let go, and to choose what truly matters, we create space for something beautiful to bloom. In this season of renewal, I hope you find the courage to release anything that you have outgrown and no longer fits who you are in this season of your life. Prompts to prayerfully process. Living in a time where the world is literally at our fingertips means we need to declutter more than just our homes. It's also about cleaning up our digital spaces. We really have to think about everything that's touching our minds and bodies and decide what deserves our energy and what is draining our energy and need to let go of. What needs decluttering in my life? Which weeds am I holding onto out of fear? How can I create space for new growth in my life? Season of now. Begin with finding a quiet moment. Light a candle if you wish. Take 3 slow breaths, deep and full. With each exhale, release the busyness around and within and let your being settle into this quiet, sacred space. Here in this peaceful pause, you are invited to simply be, to reflect in the power of the present moment. Natural observation. The garden whispers wisdom about preparation. Before new growth can flourish, space must be made. What season surrounds you in this moment? Describe what you see outside your window. What you feel in your skin, what you hear in the air. If this season were speaking to your soul right now, what might it be trying to teach you? Where do you feel resistance to this current season? Sacred awareness. Sacred pauses. What stopped you in wonder this week? Where do you sense an invitation to linger? Divine details. What small moment feels like a love note from God? What details are asking for your attention? Spirit's movement. What subtle shifts draw your attention? How is grace moving in your peripheral vision? "90 Days of Intention, Week 2. Growth. Where did I stretch myself this week? Reflection. What am I being invited to release? Celebration. How will I celebrate the growth? The God that designed and formed you knows you better than you know yourself. Your Creator planted the seeds of His image uniquely in you and desires to co-labor with you in revealing the beauty of His goodness and mercy in the world. He desires to walk with you through every season and is faithful to complete what He started in you.